Hey guys, I like my pasta creepy here, and today's story is called Channel 666. It all started a few weeks ago. I was driving through the countryside one day when I decided I was feeling rather parched, so I pulled into the nearest lane, and I lit up a fat one after several puffs of the weedy goodness and frantic looking around to make sure no pigs were around. Something seemed to draw my attention. On the ground, I immediately threw down my blunt, after several more puffs to finish it, and ran over to the device. It was a remote. Puzzled by this strange discovery, I did what anyone would have done in my position. I walked back over to my Prius, opened the door, and placed it in my glove compartment. However, I was driving. I had this constant feeling like I was being watched by a creature or spiritual being, which couldn't have been possible, as no way could anything of this earth keep up with the steady pace of my Prius. So I shook it off, this feeling of anguish, which carried with me the whole travel back to my condo. So naturally I did what anyone could have done in my position upon arriving. I opened a glove compartment, grabbed the remote, and retreated into my reasonably priced sanctuary. I immediately moved all of the latest editions of my favorite video game magazines from my kitchen counter and placed the remote smack dab in the middle of said kitchen. Faced with the possible three options on what to do next, I did what anyone would have done in my position. I flipped a coin so the gods could decide for me. It landed on tails. I now knew what I had to do. I picked up the remote, pointed at my brand new 32-inch television set, and hit the power button. There was nothing. After a few more attempts, I decided to flip the remote over and open the sucker up. No batteries. After 5 minutes of frantically searching high and low to find some, I came across the Duracell 2-pack I bought myself for my birthday a couple months ago. I immediately placed them in, put the cover back on to prevent them from falling out, and hit the power button. Excelsior! I screamed. It works! All the normal functions you would expect to work worked. I could manipulate the volume, open the menu, and change the channel. However, when I clicked on the overly inviting guide button, I noticed something different. There, the upgrade to my free view box wasn't supposed to happen for at least another 3 weeks. I did what anyone would have done in my position. I hit OK on one of them. The result left me dumbfounded. The image before my eyes was simply of a man walking with a camera, never leaving his back. I tried the next one, same result, but this time the same person being followed was different. This seemed to have no idea they were being watched. Several more attempts provided similar results. The weirdest part of all of this was the name of each channel, as they all seemed to have names you would expect to find teenagers using as online handles in the video games, such as PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Vanos Gaming. Browsing through all the possible options, I noticed one that really stood out and managed to send a shiver through my spine, for it was simply titled 666. What happened thereafter is so terrible that I'm unable to describe what happened. I'm also dead now. I implore you not to follow these overly specific steps, for the same could happen to you. So guys, if you liked today's story, make sure you click that like and subscribe button down below so you can get all the newest creepypastas from my channel. And I hope you like your creepypasta as I like my pasta creepy, guys, and have a good one.